IIT even today. And construction will take after that at least 3 years. Contrast this with how things were going when Jawaharlal Nehru was the Prime Minister. Professor Kelkar and his, I think Naman Seedhal from here, they took a decision that IIT Kanpur would have a campus, a brand new, excellent campus, before the first batch passed out. And it did happen. The point, and they took 2 years to build a great campus. Abhay Bhushan is there, number one. His roll number is number 1. He's here. So I'm saying, from a culture where we used to do such things, which is comparable with the best here, somehow we have now gone down to a stage where it takes 7 years, 8 years for us to even complete a building. So therefore, I think support people like Sudhir, like Sanjay Dande and Devang Kakkar and others, and I can tell you, there will be transformation.
Question from there, please.
My name is Satya Dosapati. I'm IIT Madras 1981. My question is, you are compared with the Anna Hazare and the corruption movement in India, and you spoke about the poverty in India and the need to give and contribute. But isn't the problem in India not because of lack of contributions and people trying to contribute, but the political corruption? The Brahma Chalani, the intellectual, who said that what is happening in India is not corruption, but a plunder of India that is eating into the vitals of the nation that poses existential threat to the nation. And we have an organization called Save India from Corruption, NRA. We organize it.
Can you please address your question?
My question is, how do we bring, just like you brought change, the corporate governance in India, how do we bring leaders such as yourselves in running the country? But I understand there are...
I need to move to the next question, please. If we can concisely put your question.
I already put my question. How do we bring the leaders like himself?
Next question, please, Mr. Pagla. Thank you.
Anil, actually, I have the very same question, Mr. Murthy. Your colleague, Nandan Nilekani, moved into government.
Yeah.
We've had one IITian to be the Chief Minister of Goa.
Yes.
And if I follow social media, there's a lot of talk of Narayan Murthy being part of politics at some time. When will you clean up politics for the country?
I am in my own small way, I am adding whatever little value I can. I am part of the Prime Minister's Council of Trade and Industry. I am part of a group that is creating job opportunities for the men and women of Jammu and Kashmir, which I think is a very important task in my opinion. I have had the privilege of taking over from Rajat as the chairman of the Public Health Foundation of India. I am the chairman of the National Payment Corporation of India, which is, our dream is to become like Visa and MasterCard, hopefully sometime in the near future. So in my own small way, I think I am adding some value.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this informative discussion. And I just want to say that not only is he a learned man, but he's also a great philanthropist. And he's a big supporter of the Pan IIT. And Pan IIT is really the first chairman of the board. Thank you, Sanjay. And again, thank you very much, Dr. Murthy. I want to invite Mr. Raj Singh, who is our incoming president of the Pan IIT organization. I would like him to say a few words for you because he has a special words for you. So, Mr. Raj Singh. I just said he's the incoming chairman. I'm sorry, not incoming president, incoming chairman. Thank you, Raj.
Thank you. Friends, I think this was a remarkable address from our friend Narayan Murthy. The things he spoke about, and those are also very dear to my heart, higher education from Johns Hopkins University, University of Pennsylvania. And please, let's welcome him, all the great remarks he made on transforming IITs. I think federal government has no business in the business of education. Second thing, I just want to make a quick remark. You know, when you're extremely successful, it is easy to be a humanist. But when it comes to Narayan Murthy, he has been a humanist from day one. I joined IIT Kanpur in 1970, and I had a lot of interest in workers, Karamchari Sangh, students, how people should care for each other. And by the time I got there, his name was already well known. So please, welcome a humanist. So it is highly appropriate for Penn IIT to give this award, and this is my honor and pleasure to give Solutions for the Better World award to Mr. Narayan Murthy.
Guys, just beg your indulgence. We have some important things to do. Because of this constant change in the program, we haven't been able to address them. So I just want to recognize some of the directors, especially the directors of the new IITs who are here. Will you guys, the rest of you, please sit down, because I'm going to ask them to stand up, and I don't want you to be mistaken for directors. Okay, hold your applause till the end, please. I'm going to ask each to individually stand up. Timothy Gonzalez of IIT Mandi. Is he there? Okay, good. Thank you. Stay there. Uday Desai of Hyderabad. Is he here? All right, we recognize you even if you're not here. Sudhir Jain of Gandhinagar. N.K. Surappa of IIT Ropar. Are you here? I can't see from here, these lights are quite bright. Also with us are Professor Pandalai, Deputy Director of IIT Bombay. Is he here? Okay. Professor Acharya of KGP, Kharagpur. Professor Dande, Kanpur, are you here? All right, did I miss anybody? Please stand up. Because I don't know all the 16 IIT directors. That's how many there are. But thank you for coming. We appreciate it. We do realize that some of you have to leave tomorrow, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to recognize and acknowledge your presence. Thank you for coming. Also, just want to acknowledge the newest IIT graduates. I saw from the registration list that we have about a handful from IIT Guwahati. Are you here? Please stand up. There's one. I can't see you all. I just want to extend to you a very warm welcome to the IIT alumni family. Okay, one very important announcement. Tomorrow at the lunch hour between 12:15 and 1:15, the IITs are going to have their breakout sessions with their alumni. Now, if you look at the program, there are rooms assigned to each campus. So, those of you who want to arrange, IIT Bombay is definitely having one. I believe IIT Kanpur is having a breakout session too. So, what you will do is you will come up here, you will pick up your box lunch, go back down to the second floor, into the room that has been assigned to that particular IIT, have your session, and be back up here in time for lunch, in time for the next session, which at the moment is scheduled for 1:15 p.m. Okay? Important announcement, please organize your own reunions. Couple of other points. There's a PyTech magazine that IITians have put together. This time, we've done it electronically. There's a whole bunch of CDs available free of charge to anybody. Just go down to the registration desk and ask for your particular copy. Panel sessions. As soon as we're done here, by the way, we have to vacate this room as fast as possible because they have to set up for dinner. So, panel sessions will start promptly at 4 o'clock. They're all in the brochure and in the program, so you know where you have to go depending on what session